Hey everyone, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a little e.l.f. cosmetics haul for you guys. I'd mentioned in, I believe it was my January favorites, that I had recently placed an order and I asked you guys if you wanted to see what I got. So this is what I got. So if that sounds like something you guys are interested in, let's go ahead and jump right on into the video. Alright, so I figure I'll start with the item that I told you guys I was ordering. That is the e.l.f. Bite Size Eyeshadow Palette in Rosewater. Look at that. It's gonna be so nice to have like a full pan of that color again. This is one of my favorites. I also like, I think it's called Cream and Sugar and then Pumpkin Pie. Those are like my top three. But I'm super excited to have this back in my collection. Like I said, this is really just to get this shade again. It's so pretty. I don't know if it's gonna show like appropriately, but like look at how shimmery that is. It's such a pretty rosy pinky shade with some like, not reflect, but it's just shimmery rosy pink, super pretty. My favorite. But yeah, super happy to have this again, like a nice full, I can actually use the eyeshadow palette. And I also grabbed their little bite-size face duo in Spiced Apple. So I had owned one of these, I want to say it was Cantaloupe before, and I think they're really pretty. They're really fun. It's just like a blush highlighter duo. I like e.l.f. powders and I like the bite-size eyeshadows. I also really liked the palette that I had. Like this one's a little bit more, like this is a bit gold. This is like, it's like a deeper peach. It's a really pretty shade. That looks so orange on camera. It's not that orange in person, but let's see. Like it's a very pretty matte blush shade. I think it's gonna be super fun to play with. And then the highlighter shade is, ooh, that's gonna be, honestly, I'm gonna wear that as an eyeshadow. I don't really do like highlighter. It's gonna be a really pretty eyeshadow shade. It's like a little bronzy, but not so bronzy that it's like, it's so aggressive against like my pale skin. Some shades are just a little too much for me. I go very mellow, as you can very much tell. This is like the extent of like a dark color, and it's not a dark color. So this is gonna be a perfect eyeshadow shade, which is what I usually use any kind of highlight for. But the blush is really pretty too. I think that's gonna be so fun for like the summertime or even for like fall winter. Like I think that's just such a pretty shade. Again, it's showing up more like deep peachy orange on camera. In person it's not that orange, but really pretty. I'm really excited to play with this. So the next two items I picked up, they go together. It is the Halo Glow setting powder. This is like a loose powder, and then I also got the powder puff to go with it. Let's go ahead and open these up. So this is the powder. I want to say I've never tried a loose powder, so this could be disastrous for me. But yeah, it's got like a little, I'm not opening it right now, but I'm almost out of like my regular setting powder. And then I use the e.l.f. powder foundation if I want like more coverage, but I don't like going with like a full foundation. It's just not, I can never find my shade. It's just, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. So I just go in with like a powder foundation, call it a day. But if I'm not feeling that, I'll go in with just like a setting powder. And I wanted to try this one because I've been really feeling like glowier skin lately. Like I've got the e.l.f. Woe Glow sunscreen on, and then I've also got like a face oil on. I just think it's really pretty. And then I just wanted to try this because I figure this might be easier than like dipping a brush in, just kind of like, you know, patting it on, putting it exactly where I want it kind of a thing. Also, it's like, it's really soft and squishy. It's really cute. I think this will be fun to like try out. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll definitely try it out like within the next week or so, and I'll put like in a comment or like I'll update the description box or something like that to let you guys know if I like it or not. I'm really excited to try this out. And then I also got their new Camo Liquid Blush. I got mine in the shade Dusty Rose. I'm really into liquid blush right now, so I figured this would be really fun to try. I think the shade is really pretty. It's very similar to like the Pacifica Peach blush shade that I have, but it's like a more rosy version of it. It's the second lightest shade that they make. I think the lightest one would have just been too light for me, honestly, but it's got a nice little doe foot to it. I've heard that these are super pigmented, so we're just gonna do a little dot and like, ooh, yeah, that's really pigmented. Okay, so I'm gonna have to find a way to like play with this so it's like maybe a half dot. I don't even know. But that's a really pretty, again, it's coming off a little more peachy on camera just because of the lighting, but it's a nice like dusty rosy shade, something I think is going to be super pretty, just super fun to play with. I'm really excited, but I think that's going to be like a good shade for me, not too intense but also not too light. I have a little towel in my lap. I was prepared, I was ready for this, but I think it's gonna be super fun to play with. Again, I'll let you guys know how I like it. I'm sure I've been waiting to open this package for, like, I got it a couple days ago and I've just been anxiously waiting because I knew I wanted to share this haul with you guys and do like swatches and like, you know, playing with things. And so I didn't want anything to be other than like a first impression, but I've been waiting to try this out. I've been so excited. So now that it's open and I've shared it with you guys, I'm gonna play with this tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'll definitely let you guys know like how it wears, what it looks like, if one dot is too much, if one dot is not enough, how I can apply it, if like finger or brush works best. I'm gonna play around with it and I will let you guys know. And another new-ish, I think it's pretty new product, is their Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen. And I got mine in Pinky Out, so like the pinky rosy kind of shade. I'm really excited to try this. I'm a sucker for a good lip product, and these looked like they were nice, like glossy, not super pigmented, but like pigmented enough. I think you like click the bottom. I think it's their version of, I think it's a Tarte product, but I don't know, I'm not well versed in makeup, but so it's, so you click it up. Is mine even going up? Yeah, okay, it's going up very, very slowly, but we're gonna just do the tiniest bit just to try it out. You can't bring it back down, so I don't want to push it up too much, but that is, well, that's a pretty color. Okay, it's nice and glossy. Definitely a couple more clicks to actually like try it out, but that's a really pretty shade. I'm interested to try this on the lips. In fact, I'm gonna wipe this off and I'm gonna apply it for you guys so we can see what it looks like. So first thoughts based off of this lighting and like looking at my camera alone, it's a very light shade, definitely lighter than I would typically go for. And it definitely has a little bit of a plumping, like it's not tingly, but it's almost like minty. That could also just be because I like scrubbed my lip stuff off. I'm trying to find my camera on my phone so I can hopefully get a better look at this, because in this lighting it looks too pale for me. Like I might have gotten the wrong shade. Let's see. So I would say the product itself is really pretty. I think I put too much on, first and foremost. So that's something I would actually need to like be in front of a mirror, just kind of like do the bottom lip and then like press my lips together kind of thing. I think I put too much on, but the color is slightly lighter than I hoped for. But all the other shades were either lighter than this or way too dark and like berry tone, and that's just not really my favorite kind of thing. I feel like the color makes me look very, very washed out, and it doesn't look much better like in person, but it's pretty. If they had a shade that was just slightly darker than this, I'm sure I would love it more. I'll definitely test it out, like try it out in, you know, better lighting, try it out just like on the go sort of thing, because like I feel like if I put less on I could make it work, but I definitely need to play around with it, actually look in a mirror too to apply it, because it was the worst application I've done in a long time. It was a little embarrassing, but yeah, I will give it a go, try it out a little bit more, see if I might grow to like the shade a bit. It's definitely different from like anything else I try color-wise, but formula-wise, like it's minty, it's not tingly for plumping, so don't be scared, like it's not gonna like the cinnamon burn kind of thing. It's very minty, but kind of mixed thoughts on it. I'll give it more of a try, see if I like it. Right now it's really just like the shade that's my drawback. Everything else I'm enjoying. And then the last item I bought, the other two items were just like free gifts with purchase kind of a thing, is the H2O proof Inkwell liner in Caffeinated. So they're like brown shade. They had some really pretty, there's like a really pretty purple, a blue, a green. So if I like this, I might try like the blue or the green. I thought they were super pretty, but it's like, I think it's a felt tip, but it's just a little brush on liner. So let's try this. Yeah, that's definitely felt tip. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay. And it doesn't look like it's bleeding, so that's good. Definitely a very stiff brush, so something I think is gonna work better for me. I had the old like brush tip applicator that came in like this kind of a formula, and that one was always just super messy. It also like flaked off weirdly, so that was just a bad formula. But this one, like I said, it doesn't bleed. It's definitely a very dark brown, so it could pass for black, but like it's not black. But I think that's gonna be fun to play with. It also applied really nicely. Like I like that applicator. I was reading the reviews and a lot of people didn't like the applicator. It's I don't know, I think I'm gonna like it. I find these are easier for me to use than like a pen because I can just, I don't know, I can get a better angle. I can actually see what I'm doing, whereas with a pen, I feel like it kind of gets in the way. But that's also me, and I'm not very good at applying eyeliner. So this is more like a safe product for me to try. And I'm also out of my felt tip eyeliner. I've been out for like a month and I just keep forgetting to like repurchase. So now I can do wings again, so that's cool. But I'm excited to try this out. It says it's waterproof, so that'll be interesting. I wanna let these dry a little bit more. I can still see some shine on that one. And then I'm gonna like test and see if they're like smudge proof. I'm gonna hopefully be able to get these off my hand. That'll be cool. But yeah, so we'll give those a sec to dry. All right, so they're dry now, so let's go ahead. Okay. Those are not budging. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's really exciting. So hopefully I can get these off. I've got like makeup remover, I'm sure that'll work. But I think that's gonna be a really nice eyeliner. Like I said, I'm gonna test it out on my eyes, of course, how it comes off. Hopefully it comes off with the e.l.f. Makeup Melt. That's what or Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. It's the longest name, but hopefully it comes off with that. If not, I'll just, I'll figure it out. But this is super exciting. I can't wait to try it on the eyes. I might try it out for work today. I'm not sure yet. I'm really bad at like once my mascara's on, like going in and doing eyeliner. I have to do my eyeliner first. But I'm so excited to give this a go. Like I said, if I like it, I'll pick up, because they have a black, they've got a white, I think they've got like a light blue, a dark blue, a green, a purple, and a brown. There might be another shade in there, but they've got a wide variety of colors. So I definitely want to try out a couple of the others, because I think like a blue eyeliner, like it's a navy blue, so it's almost black, or like a dark green or dark purple. I think those will be super fun to play with. But yeah, again, I will let you guys know my thoughts below once I've tried it out. I'm really excited. I think this is gonna be probably my favorite thing from this haul. And like I said, I got a couple of like free minis with purchase. So first is the Super Clarify Cleanser. I think this will be fun to try. I don't have like oily or like acne prone skin, so I don't know if this is quite the type of thing that like my skin will need, but it's gonna be fun to try out. I'm always willing to try new cleansers, so willing to try this. And then I got the, what is this? This is the Invisible Sun Touchable. So it's not the Whoa Glow. It's the one that I just finished up last month, but it's just a little tiny guy. So I think this will be fun. I don't really travel anywhere, so it's not like, oh, I've got a travel size sunscreen, but it'll be fun. I know I like this formula, so it's not like trying something new. It's just now I have a mini. All right, you guys, so quick final thoughts. I'm really excited to try the eyeliner. Like I said, I think that's like the highlight of this video. The more I look at the Pout Clout, I had to look at the name, I can't remember the name. The more I look at the lip product, the more I like it. I feel like the color, I'm just used to something a bit more pinky rosy. That's like my typical lipstick lip color shade. So I'm just not used to seeing this color on myself, but it's not like a bad color. Other than that, like I said, it's minty. It feels like I just brushed my teeth and got some toothpaste on my lips. It's not tingly, it doesn't hurt. So if you see plumping, like don't be scared. It's not like a tingly plumping. So I'm liking that. I'm not seeing any like plumping effect. I don't think my lips look any different, but also I did a super sloppy application, so that could just be me. But really excited about the eyeshadow. I knew I'd be excited about that, and as well as the little blush highlighter duo. I think that highlight shade's gonna be so pretty for eyeshadow. The blush is gonna be so fun to play with. I think the shade is perfect for my skin tone. It's not too deep, it's not too light, not too peach, not too pink. It's just, I don't know. I think it's gonna be really perfect. It almost matches the lip, so that's fun. But I'm really excited to test this out. I think I'm gonna have to use a very, very light hand though, because it looks like it's super pigmented. I think it's called like ultra pigmented, or it said something like that on the packaging. Yeah, high pigment, so be aware of that. It's going to be very pigmented. And then I'm really excited to try that powder. I hope it's got enough of like a glowiness. Like I said, I don't trust myself to like open it right now. I have to practice over like a steady surface so I don't immediately spill it everywhere, since it is a loose powder. All right, you guys, that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave me a like and a comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.